Welcome to today's video. My name is Brianna, and today I will attempt to show you how to solve the Rubik's Cube using the beginner method. So without further ado, let's get to it. So before we get started with actually learning the Rubik's Cube, there's just a few things that I want to go over and some basic terms that would be nice before you start actually learning how to solve it. So to start off, every Rubik's Cube has a white side and a yellow side, and they'll always be across from each other, and most people will use the white side as the top layer. And that's what I'll be using today, and you can choose whichever side you want, but most people will use white. And also, every cube has a blue side and a green side that are always across from each other, and the red side and the orange side are always across from each other. So that's just something to keep in mind while you're solving a Rubik's Cube. Now, also I'll teach you the names of the different pieces. First I'll show you the side pieces. So the side pieces are all of the pieces that are along the edge that aren't the corner pieces. So this is a side piece, side piece, side piece, and then after the side pieces, I'll tell you the corner pieces, and obviously they're on the corners, so those are easy. So side pieces, corners, and then also there's a centerpiece in the middle. And so if I ever say centerpiece, side piece, corner piece, that's just what I mean by saying that. So now that we have some of the basic pieces covered, then let's just go ahead and get started and get into it. Alright, so here we are. I've already mixed up the cube, and just on a side note, I know a lot of people that are here today, maybe beginners and stuff, so no matter how much you mix up the cube, you're still going to get the same result in mixing it up. I mean, you can mix it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it doesn't matter, it's still mixed up the same. And it'll take the same amount of time to solve it. So let's get into it. First step of solving the Rubik's Cube is finding the top, and you can make whatever side you want to be the top. Mine's the white, so I'm going to find all of the white pieces around the cube, and I found all 4 of them. So here I found the white one that has the orange with it, and the first thing you're going to want to do is take the color that has the white on it over to the color that is not white. So it's white and orange. You'll take the orange side to the white centerpiece and then just rotate the side up so that you have it connected. And you're going to want to do that for all of the sides. So I'll show you all the side pieces. Here's a white and green one. And in order to get this white piece, you want to get the white piece onto the bottom so that you can rotate it to the centerpiece that it correlates with. So you'll rotate this whole face of the orange, this whole orange face, so that the white will be facing the bottom of the cube, which is the yellow. And then you'll just move the bottom layer over to the right so that it'll be connected with the green. And then you'll just rotate that whole green face so that the white is connected to the white centerpiece at the top. And since you had to do that, you messed up the orange, so you'll just make sure that you always connect whatever part that was solved that you had to move in order to fix another piece. Just make sure you always move it back. Now I found the blue and white piece here, so we're going to take that over to the blue centerpiece, and this one is not facing the bottom already, and so we're going to have to do a couple things in order to get it the white facing the bottom, which is, as I said earlier, the yellow side. So we'll have to move the bottom to the right, move the right side up, and then now the blue is connected to the white, and then we'll just bring it up to the top so that the white is connected to the white centerpiece. And then in order to do that, you had to mess up that orange face again, so just bring that white side back up. And now you have 3 of the white pieces solved. And now we have that one last white piece down there. And same thing as that last blue one, we're gonna have to rotate the cube. So bottom to the right side up, and then you move the whole front of the cube, the whole front face of the red side, and move it up to the top, which is white. And then bring the white back and you have a white cross. And that is the first step to solving all Rubik's Cubes. Now you can do it with the blue side or the red side, whichever side you prefer. But like I said, I like to use the white side as my top. So now you have to find all of the corner pieces that have white on them. And I found them all. You don't really have to find them all before you start solving. Just find one and put it in. But here's the first one I'm going to start with. It's orange and green. And so you're going to want to take that corner piece to the corner where it belongs. So it'll still be on the bottom layer, but you're going to want to rotate that bottom layer to be between the center pieces of where it's going to go. Actually, it's green and red. So yeah, it's in the right spot. It's between the green and red center pieces. The white is facing to the right, so I'm going to move the bottom layer to the right. Whichever way the white corner piece is facing is the direction I'll go. So bottom to the right, and then I'll rotate the cube to face the red, and I'll turn that left side down, bottom to the left, and then that left side is going to go back up to connect them. And you can see that the corner piece is already connected to that green side piece, and it's pretty simple once you get the hang of it, but it's a hard concept to get at first. So here's another one. This is the orange and green one actually now. And you just move it to be between the orange and green center pieces. That's where it's gonna go. And again, the white is facing right, so I move the bottom to the right. And then I'm gonna move the bottom to the left, and then that left side back up. And now you have half of the corner solved. Here's another one. It's the blue and red corner piece. And I'll move it to be between the blue and red center pieces. Again, the white is facing the right. So I'm going to turn that bottom layer to the right. And then I'll rotate the cube left down, bottom left, and then that left side back up. And now we only have one more. And so let me find that real quick. And it's this blue and orange piece right here, but instead of the white facing to the side, it's facing down. And so you're going to need to bring it to the corner that it's going to go in and turn that right side down, bottom left twice, right side back up. And now the cube is on the side. And this one again is facing the right. And so we're going to turn the bottom to the right, rotate the cube, and pull that left side down, bottom left, left side back up. And now the top is completely solved. And just because I didn't have a corner piece that was facing the other direction, I'm going to move a corner piece out to show you how to fix it if it's facing the other direction. And so for one, here is a corner piece that is already solved. The white piece is already there, but the other colors are wrong. And so we're gonna have to take that one out first. So you can see that it's orange and green, and it's between the green and red center pieces. So we're just gonna turn that right side down, bottom left, right side back up. And now it's on the bottom layer and the white is facing out and it's facing the other direction, which is what I wanted to show you as well. So it's between the orange and green center pieces where it needs to be, and the white is facing the left side. So you're going to turn the bottom to the left this time. And then, okay, so bottom to the left, and then you're going to turn the right side down, bottom to the right, and then turn that right side back up. And now it should be in place. And now we'll need to look for that other corner piece. It's green and red, and it's between the red and green center pieces, and the bottom is facing left again. And so we'll turn bottom left, right down, bottom right, right up. And now the whole top layer should be solved. And let's get on to that second layer. So the second layer is going to be all of these side pieces on the second layer. And the top layer was the white one. The second layer will be the side pieces that are between the third layer, which is the bottom, and the top layer. So in the second layer, we're going to look for all the pieces that don't have yellow. Only look for the ones that are either like red and green, blue and red, etc., but they don't have yellow on them. So first you'll look for one that doesn't have yellow, and here's one right here. It's the red and blue side piece, and you'll want to bring the side piece that has the color that is on, that's facing you, that's not on the bottom. You'll need to connect it with its color. So in this case, it's red. Out of the red and blue, connect it to that center piece that is red. And since the bottom color is blue, we'll turn it the opposite direction of the centerpiece. I'll just show you. I'm not good at explaining it. So the blue is on the right side, so you'll turn the bottom layer to the left when you do. So bottom left, then you'll pull that right side down, bottom right, right side back up. Then you'll see how it's connected, and now we're going to solve that part like a corner piece. So we'll move the bottom to the right, rotate the cube, and then left side down, bottom to the left, and then that left side back up. And now that side piece should be in the right spot in the second layer. And that's how we're going to do all of these pieces right here. So let's find another one. Here is the red and green side piece, and I've connected the red already, and then the green's on the bottom, and the green centerpiece is on the left, so move the bottom to the right this time, and then pull down that left side, and then just cut it off, go bottom left, left side up, and now you'll see that they're connected at the bottom, and the white is facing left, so bottom left, right side down, bottom right, and then pull that right side back up. And now you have half of your second layer solved. Let's look for another color. Here is the orange and blue side piece. And so you'll move the bottom layer to the right, left side down, bottom left, left side up. The white is facing the left again, so you'll go bottom left. You always go the direction of the white, and then right side down, bottom right, right side back up. And now there's only one left, and it's right here. It's already connected to the orange. And so the green is on the right-hand side, so we'll move the bottom layer to the left. And so bottom left, then right side down, bottom right, right side up. And now the white is facing the right, and you always go the direction that the white is facing. So we'll go bottom right this time, and then left side down, bottom left, and then left side back up. And now you should have a completely solved first and second layer. And sometimes you'll have a situation where a side piece will be in already in the second layer, but it's in the wrong color, so you'll just you'll do that step to take it out and then put the right color back. Now I would suggest doing the first two layers over and over until you know how to do it without watching the video. Now that we're back, if you've already can do the first two layers without the video, then now we're going to get started on this third layer. And the third layer is all memorized algorithms, and it's quite a bit more difficult than the other two. So first thing you're going to want to do is get a yellow cross, like the white cross, but we're going to do yellow. And now the yellow side has become your top layer, and the first thing you want to do is get a yellow bar, and that is the right before you get a yellow cross, you need to get the bar. And so for this scenario, you're going to hold the cube with the yellow square in the bottom right hand corner. The first algorithm will be to turn the front right, right up, top left, right down, top right, and then front left. And now, as you can see, there is a bar, and this is the bar I was referring to, but we're going to turn the cube so that the bar is parallel with you, and it needs to be horizontal. And you'll hold the cube like this when you do this algorithm over again. And you use the same algorithm, and once you get these algorithms down, it's not too hard. I know these aren't the technical terms for turning a cube, but I tried to make it a little simpler for beginners. And now that you have the yellow bar facing you, with the front right, right up, top left, right down, top right, and then front left. And it's the same algorithm as before, and now you'll have the yellow cross, which is what you want to end up with. And this is the end of step 1, layer 3. So for the second step of the third layer, we're going to focus on putting these side pieces onto the right color that correlates with the cross. So you see, like, this is the blue on the orange, orange on the blue, and green on the red. You know, they're not in the right spot. So we're going to do this next algorithm to try to get those colors into the right spot. And so you'll rotate the top of the cube and look for a color that matches up. And the blue and the green side matches up, and you always have two sides that will match up. It'll either be across from each other or in this back corner, or you won't have any at all. And so we do have two that are across from each other, and you'll hold the cube like this so that they are vertically facing you, just like that. And you hold the cube like this, and the algorithm will be right up, top left twice, right down, top right, right up, top right, right down. And now you'll have these two side pieces right here in this corner. The orange and the blue are on the right side, but the other ones aren't yet. So we're going to hold those two in the left and backhand side, and we're going to do the same algorithm. Right up, top left twice, right down, top right, right up, top right, right down, and then top right this time. And now all of the side pieces connecting to the yellow should be solved. And now the step 2 of layer 3 should be done. Now for the third layer of step 3, we're going to look at the corner pieces. And we're not going to be solving them completely at this point, but we just want them to be in the right corner. And so the red and blue one is already in the right corner because it has the right colors. But the other ones, they all have random colors and they're not in their right spot. And so for this step, like I said, we're not going to be completely solving the corner pieces, but we're at least getting them into the right corners. So you're going to want to hold the corner that is in the right spot in the front right-hand side. You'll go left up, top left, right up, top right, left down, top left, right down, top right. And nothing happened, so we're going to do it again. And sometimes you'll have to do this algorithm 2 to 3 times. And I don't think you'll have to do it 4 times normally, but we'll go left up, top left, right up, top right, left down, top left, right down, top right. And now you'll see that all of the corner pieces are in the right corners. And they aren't solved yet. There is one that's solved, but the other ones aren't. And so that's the end of step 3, layer 3. Now we'll get on to the final phase of completing this cube. For step 4 of layer 3, you're going to want to make sure that all of the pieces that are not solved are kind of facing the right hand side, and that one that is solved in that back left corner is in the back left of the hand. The algorithm for the step is right up, top left twice, right down, top right, right up, top right, right down, left up, top left twice, left down, top left, left up, top left, left down. And now you'll see that 2 are solved now completely, and you only have 2 left. And the 2 that are left, they are going to face your right hand, and the 2 that are solved are going to be on your left hand. And you're going to do the same algorithm over again, and that's right up, top left twice, right down, top right, right up, top right, right down, left up, top left twice, left down, top left up, top left, left down. And now they're in the same spot, but now you have headlights. And this is the last step before you'll solve your cube. And when you have headlights, they always face your right-hand side again. And we're going to use the same algorithm that we have been using for step 4 of layer 3. And so the yellow's facing the right-hand side. We're going to go right up, top left twice, right down, top right, right up, top right, right down, left up, top left twice, left down, top left up, top left, and left down. And now, if you followed all of these steps, you should have a completed Rubik's Cube. And I know I'm not the greatest at explaining. This is my first ever tutorial on anything. So if you liked the video, please let me know, or if you have any comments or suggestions, just please drop them down below. And thank you for watching today, and I hope you enjoyed this video.